On your marks.
Get set.
Go!
Today I'm going to preview the upcoming Supergirl Flash crossover, which is happening on the 28th of March, which according to the producers is going to see the Flash get lost while traveling through the multiverse, landing in the parallel universe where Supergirl exists, which is awesome because it means Flash is going to explore beyond just Earth 1 and Earth 2. Some new promotional pictures were released, so I'm going to run them down and then give some predictions. Now I suspect that Barry will at first be very confused as to where he's landed, and he may even be surprised to learn that there are worlds beyond just Earth 1 and Earth 2. He will probably find himself on the radar of Supergirl and the DEO as a possible alien threat. This is probably when Kara will try and catch him and bring him in. But of course she's going to have a very hard time catching the fastest man alive. So it's more likely that the Flash will end up surrendering himself to the DEO, which will lead to him having to explain himself to the new DEO leadership. And it looks like this could be Lucy Lane. Remember, Hank Henshaw is no longer in charge since being forced to reveal himself as the Martian Manhunter when saving Alex Danvers in episode 16. Now the interaction between Lucy and Supergirl will be interesting since Kara is the reason for James Olsen and Lucy's breakup. Barry is seen meeting the rest of Team Supergirl, which is going to be a lot of fun, but I can't help but thinking that it would have been even more fun if Cisco had come along for the ride. The villains of this episode are two disgruntled ex-Catco Cat Grant employees. There's a former radio talk show host, Leslie Willis, aka Livewire, who received her powers by getting struck by lightning that had passed through Supergirl in episode 4, and Siobhan Smythe, aka Silver Banshee, who in episode 16 looked like this, and just 2 episodes later, well, it looks like a Silver Banshee. I remember she was fired by Miss Grant for leaking an unflattering story about Supergirl to the Daily Planet. Silver Banshee was traditionally a Superman villain. Her powers are mystical in nature when she was dragged into the infernal netherworld and granted superhuman strength, speed, and sonic abilities. Now in the New 52, she first appeared in Supergirl Volume 6, number 6, as a girl from Dublin who had just lost her mother. She becomes friends with Kara and actually stands up for Kara, who was almost gunned down by trigger-happy alien-hating members of the National Guard. She invites Kara to come and live with her in Dublin and is attacked by her father, who is the villain Black Banshee, and she ends up actually fighting alongside Supergirl against her father. Could we also see Silver Banshee team up with Supergirl in this episode? And seriously, how does she go from this to this? So Livewire and Silver Banshee kidnap Cat Grant and have her in handcuffs. Barry will have to help Kara in taking both these villains down and rescuing Miss Grant, and then he's gonna need help himself in order to get back to Earth 1 and the rest of Team Flash. In the comics, each Earth in the multiverse vibrates at a slightly different frequency, which allows speedsters to vibrate across Earths. Will Barry have figured out how to tune back into his Earth's frequency and travel back, or is he going to need the help of Team Supergirl and the DEO? And just a thought, if Barry can travel to other Earths, what's to stop Zoom from doing the same? And does Zoom perhaps come from another Earth beyond just Earth 1 and Earth 2? I have several theories on where Zoom comes from and the identity of the man in the iron mask that you can catch up on here. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like and then share it, because remember, as always, sharing is caring. I post lots of videos every week on comic book, movies, TV, including Star Wars and other blockbusters, so why not subscribe? Thanks again. Cheers for now.